Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Mum of Wildlings. So today I am doing another Monday motivation video for y'all. Now today's video I want to talk about how we need to stop giving the past so much credit. Now I truly believe we have a lot to learn from the past, but I also truly believe that we have to accept the past, move on. A lot of people are stuck in the past and let the past dictate how we are going to act in the future. We are scared. If we have tried something in the past and we have failed, we are scared to try again. But it's just that fear that's stopping us. The next time you try, you could win. But we are so scared that the past is going to repeat itself that we don't see the potential that we currently have or the potential that the future has to offer. It's so easy to say, but I tried this once and it didn't work, and then give up and then sit here with your cup of tea and think, well, yeah, life could be better, but it's not worth it. It's just going to fail again. Now, that fear isn't real because you had that situation in the past happen to you. You're not going to repeat the same mistakes, so the outcome isn't going to be the same. What's stopping you is just fear. But I can promise you, you will regret not going for it more than you will regret going for it and failing. Or going for it, failing, and then stopping. You should go for it, and if you fail, go for it again, and again, and again, and again. Because if not, you're just stuck. You're stuck in this kind of mediocre world and life and existence, and you're never going to be happy. And we can sit here and we can complain, but really it's us that has to do something about it. We can't wait around for the world to change, for the world to hand us something, because that's not going to happen. The only person that can change your life is you. And the only person stopping you from changing your life is you. And the only thing stopping you from doing that is fear. And it's silly because you're scared of something that isn't real. What we're all scared of is the what ifs. What if I fail again? What if this happens? The what ifs aren't real. So we are essentially not living our best lives because we are scared of a situation that could potentially happen. But what about the situation that could happen, that's going to benefit us, that is going to change our lives? Now, if you've been following me, you'll know that we gave up everything and came travelling as a family. And right now, I am loving life. It's the happiest I have ever been in my whole life. Now, it took me so long to get to the point to be like, let's go for it. And my only regret is that we didn't do it sooner. Now, we could lose everything, absolutely everything. We could use all our money up travelling, get to a point where we are forced to go back home, where we don't have a house. We have a storage container with about a quarter of our things in it because we got rid of everything else. But when you realise that's the worst that can happen, then you can stop being scared. Because even though that will be devastating, of course it will be, it's not the end of the world. Because we have each other. I have my family, I have the kids, and if that situation happens, then yeah, it'd suck. But do you know what? We'd get over that. We'd come back and we'd go back to our old jobs or find new jobs, or we'd, do you know what I mean? You could get an absolutely terrible job that you hate and live in a little one-bedroomed apartment with me, Derek, and the 4 kids, and hate life for a while till we manage to get ourselves out of that situation. But even if that's what ended up happening, that's okay. That's because we still have the love for each other, and not just that, we will have these experiences. It would still be worth it for the experiences we have gained travelling together. My children will still be better off emotionally and mentally for going on these adventures than if we hadn't. And not only that, but kids, adults, everybody actually learns from the hard times. They learn to overcome. And on this trip that we've been doing, we've stayed in some amazing places, like where we are just now, but we've also stayed in some horrible little tiny places that I've questioned what we were doing. But I can tell you, my happiness level was the same. I was still as happy. I still had my family. I still had our adventures, and I was still as I wasn't as comfortable. Don't get me wrong, I definitely wasn't as comfortable, and it wasn't as easy, but I was still happy. And when you realise that happiness isn't based on all these things, then your fear of losing all those things goes away. And if you're not if you're not scared of the worst, then you're not scared of taking the chances. Because if the worst happens, then it happens. But I can promise you, it is much better to take that risk, to take that leap and go for it, because you will not regret it. What everybody, including myself, I'm not as bad as it anymore. But for a long time, I think it controlled me, and it does most people. What we are truly scared of is other people's opinions. What are people going to think if we fail? If we take our kids out of school and go travel the world and we fail, what will people think? What will people think if we remortgage our house to build up a new business and it fails? People will judge us. People will see us fail. But if we let go of what other people think, because that really does not matter at all, then the fear goes away. If we stop caring about what other people think and just go for it, and we aren't scared of the failures, because we know we can get out of those failures, and we know the failure isn't the worst thing in the world. It's maybe not the easiest thing, it's maybe going to be really hard for a while, but it's not the worst thing. Your life isn't over. I promise you that. Your life will not be over. We stop caring about other people's judgment, then that fear starts to go. If we answer only to ourselves, if you stop and think about what it is you really want in life, you can get it. And the only person making you not get it is you and your fears about doing it. You will stop being scared if you realise that losing everything, failing at everything, is still you winning. Because you'll have tried, and that is worth so much, to not have that regret, to not have those wishes and I should have done this and I should have done that. Just stop thinking about the past. Stop thinking about I should have done this, I shouldn't have done this. Live in the present and in the future. Look forward. Go for it. And realise that if you fail, you're still winning. You still have yourself and your own self-worth. Even if you were to lose everything in the world, you would still have those things. But you're winning because you will have a better mindset for it. I promise you that. You'll have the experiences along the way. There's a saying, what doesn't break you only makes you stronger, and it is so, so very true. There's a saying, fail quick and fail often. And that is so, people are so scared of failing that if you don't fail, you're never going to succeed. Not properly, because you're not taking a great enough risk then. You're living on edge, but you're not taking that step. Failure is what makes you stronger. You fail something, then you overcome it. You overcome that failure. It's silly, just anything that you want to do, do it. The only real failure is when you stop trying. that's when you failed. And that's the only time you failed. Any other time that you think you're failing or other people think you're failing, it's just a little blip in the road. You get up, you dust yourself off, and you try again. There has been lots of times in my life where I have had to reset and start from zero again. But that's just what you have to do. To keep on pushing yourself on, to get better experiences for yourself and for your family, you have to fail along the way. But that instills something in us, and it instills something in our children. And this isn't, I'm not saying that everybody should go and give up their homes and go travelling the world. I advise it is amazing, but I'm not saying that's what you have to do. It could be tiny little goals. Whatever your goals are, blooming achieve them. Do everything you can. And if it doesn't work, change your strategy and do it again. Stop caring what other people think. Like, if you want to lose weight and you go on a diet and you think, but I've told people 10 times before that I was going on a diet and I failed, they're just going to look at me and judge me and think, oh yeah, here they go again, on a diet again. Screw them. Does that really matter in your life? In the grand scheme of things, does it matter? If you go on a diet and you fail, then you fail. You carry a bit extra weight about you for a little bit longer. Change your strategy, go on and do it again. And until you get to your goals, keep on doing it. Whether that's building a new business, travelling the world, getting a bigger house, losing weight, becoming fitter. Set your goals in your sight and do not stop for anything until those goals are achieved. Stop letting your own mind and your past and other people's judgment control you and make you fear failing. Start looking at failure as winning. Start looking for the little bits along the way where you are winning. Set your goal and bloody smash it. So yeah, just do it, please. And let me know in the comments what your goals are. Let me know. I'd love to hear them, because sometimes telling other people your goals spurs you on to make you actually go for them and achieve it. I'd love to hear it. Love to hear more about it. And hope you have liked this video. I am going to switch off for the day now, so goodbye.